Think you have to sell before buying? That's what most people think, but that is not always true. Today, I'm here with mortgage expert Carlos Villalone to break down the 3 best ways you can buy before selling. Carlos, most homeowners think they need to sell their home first before they can buy a new one, but that's not always true, right?
Not at all. There are several ways to buy first, depending on your financial situation and home equity. Let's go over the top 3 strategies that work best.
All right, let's start with the big one. Using the equity in your current home to buy before you sell. How does that work, Carlos?
Well, there's 2 ways, right? Home equity line of credit and a bridge loan. Both of them help buyers access the home's equity before selling. Let's start with the most popular one, home equity line of credit. If you have one established already, you're already way ahead of the game. If you need to set one up, super simple. Basically, what you're going to do is you're going to talk to me, or you can talk to your local bank, and they'll set up a home equity line of credit. It's basically going to give you the ability to be able to tap the equity that you have in your home. Typically, they're going to cap the amount that you can take out all the way up to about 90% of the value. It's a great option for people that are looking to purchase, whether they're going to use the money from the equity in their home for a down payment, or if they have enough equity to pay off their purchase in the future, you can use that as well. Once that home equity line of credit is set up and then you sell your existing property, that loan will be paid off from the equity that you have in that property on the sale. Second option, I would say it's almost as popular as the home equity line of credit, is a bridge loan. So imagine you have your home paid for and you're going to take a bridge loan to bridge the gap between the sale and the purchase. You're taking a bridge loan on the home that you currently own, and you are going to take those funds to purchase this next property. Now, the difference between a home equity line of credit and the bridge loan is typically that bridge loan will be a fixed rate. And those funds, just like the home equity line of credit, will be paid off once you sell the property that you currently own.
So Carlos, for a homeowner in, say, Huntley, who has a lot of equity, this could be a great option if they don't want to rush their sale, right?
Exactly. It gives them financial flexibility while they shop for their next home. Kind of takes the stress out of it so that they can get into the next place while they wait for their home to sell after.
Oh yeah. Now Carlos, contingent offers. They're something we talk a lot about in real estate, but many buyers don't really understand what they mean. Can you break it down for us?
Okay, here's the difference between the 2. Contingent means that you are purchasing the property contingent on the sale of your home. Not contingent means that you are purchasing, not contingent on the sale of your home.
So if a buyer in, say, Crystal Lake wants to move, but they don't have cash in hand, this might be their best route to make an offer contingent upon the sale of their home?
Yes, it can be, but it depends on the market. That's why having a great strategy in place matters.
Yes, because like right now in the current market, making an offer based on the sale of your home isn't always possible. In fact, it's very difficult in this market. Unless it's a home that's been on the market for a while, the sellers may be more amenable to selling on a contingent basis.
I agree. We see that quite a bit in today's market. That's why we're always looking for the best strategy, kind of going back to home equity lines of credit or bridge loans.
Yes, because of those, it can be a cash offer, which, as they say, cash is king.
Yes, it is, especially in competitive markets. Many buyers are willing to be flexible if it helps them secure a home.
So Carlos, I've seen a lot of sellers worry about being homeless if they sell their home too fast and they haven't found their next house. So besides the HELOC and the bridge loan, are there any other options?
Yes, there's a bonus option. So the option that is probably not the most popular, but it's the rent back option. So if you're purchasing a property that is going to be owner occupied, you can rent back the property to the people that are selling it to you for a period of 60 days. And that is totally acceptable as long as you add it to the contract.
So once they get under contract with the buyer, that gives the seller additional 60 days to find their next home.
Correct. Yeah. So it gives them 60 days, but we also have to take into account, probably about 30 days, right? Where you're under contract before you close. So it can be, 90 days plus.
Yeah, that just gives people a little extra feeling of not being so stressed.
Pressured, yeah.
Worried about being homeless. That is the word I hear all
I
the
hear it
time.
too.
It's a big fear.
Right, absolutely.
So Carlos, we actually helped a client recently in Huntley, and they bought before selling. Can you walk us through how you helped them to do that?
Yeah, they were looking for a particular subdivision. They wanted something that was very specific. So what we were able to do was, again, we bridged the gap between their sale and their purchase. Now, these particular clients had many options at their disposal. They had a home equity line of credit, but they also had some cash, right? So they were able to take the cash that they had and they used it towards the purchase. And then as soon as they sold their property, they were able to pay themselves back. So it was really cool.
It was a beautiful thing to see, and they were thrilled. They were thrilled because they were able to move, which they wanted to do, and they were able to get the home that they wanted, and they didn't have any of that worry as far as not being able to find what they wanted during that time frame.
Right. We did it, pretty quick too. So it was something that we were able to put together and close within 30 days. So it was awesome.
That was amazing. So this is exactly why having a plan before you buy or sell is so important, right?
Yes. Yeah, definitely. You want to get all of this set up, ready to go, so you can get very comfortable with the practical part of making this decision, so you can get excited about the emotional part, which is buying your place.
So if you're wondering whether you can buy before selling, reach out. We'll walk you through the best strategy for your situation.
And if you know somebody who's struggling with this, send them this video. It could save them a huge headache.
And remember, we're in this journey together. See you on the next video.